Good day everyone. I am Joanna A. Bagundang, BTLED HE2, and I will discuss about climate change. What is climate change? Climate change is the change in the pattern of weather and related changes in oceans, land surfaces, and ice sheets, occurring over time scales of decades or longer. Weather is the state of atmosphere, its temperature, humidity, wind, rainfall, and so on, over hours and time. So, what is the cause of climate change? Human activity is the main cause of climate change. People burn fossil fuels, convert land from forest to agriculture. Burning fossil fuels produces carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas, because it produces a greenhouse effect. How will climate change affect us? Increased heat, drought, and insect outbreaks, all linked to climate change, have increased wildfires, declining water supplies, reduced agricultural yields, health impacts in cities due to heat, and flooding and erosion in coastal areas are additional concerns. What can government do to reduce climate change? Governments can make a difference by supporting small local producers who, unlike large factory farms, employ sustainable practices, care about land restoration, benefit nearby communities, and make animals and crops more resilient to climate change. Does recycling help climate change? Recycling helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions by reducing energy consumption using recycled materials to make new products. Reduces the need for virgin materials. This avoids greenhouse gas emissions that would result from extracting or mining virgin materials. Who is responsible for climate change? Fossil fuel firms clearly play a major role in the climate problem. A major report released in 2017 attributed 70% of the world's greenhouse gas emissions over the previous 2 decades to just 100 fossil fuels producers. An update last year outlined the top 20 fossil fuels firms behind a third of emission. How does turning off lights help climate change? According to NSTAR or NSTAR, 29% of energy used in non-residential buildings is used for lighting. If you turn off the lights whenever you leave a room, you can reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 0.15 pounds per hour. Why should we stop climate change? Climate change exerts a destabilizing influence on an already unstable world, says Peter de Menocal, a climate scientist with Columbia University. It adds a fundamental insecurity to people's lives and livelihoods, from small island nations to the most developed nations in the world. Where is climate change the worst? The Arctic, Africa, small islands and Asian megadeltas are regions that are likely to be especially affected by future climate change. Africa is one of the most vulnerable continents to climate variability and change because of multiple existing stresses and low adaptive capacity. How much do companies contribute to climate? Corporations produce just about everything we buy, use, and throw away, and play an outsized role in driving global climate change. A recently published report identified that 100 energy companies have been responsible for 71% of all industrial emissions since human-driven climate change was officially recognized. How does climate change affect wildlife? Humans and wild animals face new challenges for survival because of climate change. More frequent and intense drought, storms, heat, heat waves, rising sea levels, melting glaciers, and warming oceans can directly harm animals, destroy the places they live, and wreak havoc on people's livelihoods and communities.